to release them. Away and they're racing. Nobellity along also with Blue Rocket the first to leave. Nobellity will find the front, and away quickly also is Jazz Session going up to sit right over the speed early. Back there travelling fourth as they get going. Silver Eye tracking through and well placed shortly after the start. Then after a length and a half, Madame Magic back in the field is Changing Guard. Keep attacking and settling down last playing Rio. They've got 700 metres left to go, and the mare Nobellity leads the way from Jazz Session. Down on the inside, in third spot, Silver Eye. Blue Rocket is fourth in the second set of the Oakland Park colours. One away, Madame Magic. Changing Guard is next of all, followed further back in the field by Keep Attacking. And back at the rear of the field, Playing Rio. They've gone to the 400. Nobellity will straighten for home. It's Nobellity by 3/4 to a length over the favourite Jazz Session. A length and a half away, Blue Rocket letting down with her run. Silver Eye back on the rail. Nobellity only about 3/4, now a length in front from on the outside, Jazz Session. It's Nobellity, Jazz Session coming again. Nobellity digging in, diving on the outside, the favourite. Not quite sure if it got there. It might be Nobellity a nose. Maybe it's Nobellity from Jazz Session in a very tight finish. Over on the inside, close up, Silver Eye with Madame Magic. They beat off Blue Rocket, Changing Guard, Keep Attacking, and Playing Rio was always near the tail. Great finish, and it'll be a fairy tale finish if that's the case for Luke Campbell. Did he get Nobellity home? I think he has on his last day, his last ride as an apprentice. Fairy tale finish in more ways than one. Holding Jazz Session, and back there third home. In fact, Blue Rocket will be third in front of Silver Eye and also Madame Magic. Pulled up very quickly, shortly going past the post though. 1:10.10, and 10's got it. Nobellity has held on for trainer Renee Forrest. Over number 7 Jazz Session. 4 Blue Rocket officially third in front of Madame Magic and Silver Eye. And a short half head, 1 1/4 of the margins to the last event of the day. So a fabulous result for young Luke Campbell with Renee Forrest. The Alfred Nobel mare goes back to back. Renee doing a super job with her, and she has done it from start to finish to take out the last on the card. By Alfred Nobel from Finality, of all things, as Luke went for home. And rounding out his apprenticeship this afternoon, and delivers a winning result. What a result it is. And scoring from Jazz Session, the Sessions mare Justine Urkel and Sean O'Donnell, and for third it was Blue Rocket with the black cap on the outside, Willie Pike for Dan Ben Pierce. Okay, well, let's go down to the yard here, and we will catch up with Lockie. And what about that for a finale to the last on Derby Day?
Absolutely, Darren. It was a great result regardless. Renee Forrest, Luke Campbell and Nobellity. As you've touched upon, Luke Campbell's final ride as an apprentice jockey before he's a fully fledged senior next week. And obviously Justine Urkel's and Sean O'Donnell, Jazz Session looking for 4 in a line after what has been a remarkable day for them and their stable. But Nobellity in the end was able to tough it out in the finish. Renee Forrest is just catching up with her 7-year-old mare and her connections for a winning photo, and then she'll make her way over towards me. But she has just done a remarkable job with this mare, Scotty, and she is clearly going career best.
And I love the way that Renee places this mare as well. Keeps her right down in the weights. And even when she was getting 54 kilos, she'd put Luke Campbell on and then claim off her. So up until today, that last time out, she carried the 53.5. Prior to that, 52.5. So she's been able to just put her in races that, you know, on paper are tougher than what she should be racing in. But she gets the weight relief. And for a front runner like her, that's making the difference. So another wonderful result for Renee. She's now doubled her tally of Saturday winners as a trainer.
Okay, now I'll make my way over towards Renee Forrest. She still wants to catch up with her 7-year-old mare, but Renee, congratulations on the win. She makes it back-to-back wins, and yet again, you've been very, very kind to the punters. Thank you very much. Gee, she was tough.
She was. Luke wrote her a treat. He knows her now, so as I said, I couldn't get her any better than what she was today, so she just did the rest.
At what stage did your confidence grow? Because Jazz Session, she really loomed at the 100.
Yeah, probably 200 out. We just said to Luke, just hold her up, get to the corner, count to 5 before you go through, and it just seems to be working. So, yeah.
Scotty was just alluding to the fact that it seems like a really deliberate ploy from you in the way that you're placing this mare and really keeping the weight off her back.
Trying to. I mean, she gives 110% every time she goes around, so if she can go around with low weight, then she's half a chance.
Great training performance once again. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Renee Forrest, and here's Lukey Campbell.
Well, Luke Campbell and I have been friends for quite a while now. We don't argue about many things, but I think we're going to get into a full-blown domestic here, Luke. First winner as a senior, last winner as an apprentice.
Probably a bit of both. I'll say it's the first winner as a senior because obviously I don't claim anymore, and I think the only reason the A is still next to my name is because I took these rides during the week when I was still an apprentice. So from tomorrow onwards, I don't think I have an A next to my name, but I will take this one as the first winner as a senior.
Either way, it doesn't really matter because you had no claim today, and you've got a mare here that Renee's really got going in incredible form.
Definitely. Renee does a terrific job with her horses. She's got a few horses there at track work that I ride, and just to see her there every morning, she does a really good job with them, and she takes 100% good care of them. And yeah, her stable's going really well for a small sort of boutique stable, but in time, I think she'll grow as a stable, and hopefully I can stick with her.
The official photo is probably a half ahead in the end, but I'm sure out there live when the heads are a little bit out of sync, you sort of hit the line and don't quite know.
Yeah, I know. I sort of didn't know. I actually said to Donga after the line I wasn't sure, and also because I've been running second to Jazz Session a fair bit lately, so it was good to turn the tables on that horse, and that horse was still really gallant in defeat, but yeah, it was sort of the bob of their heads, and luckily we got there today.
Either way, congratulations on a successful apprenticeship and good luck as a senior.
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
There's Lukey Campbell. He rounds out the day as a winner and combines with Renee Forrest and Nobellity to make it back-to-back wins. Lukey Campbell, he's one of our favourites, but clearly he still has a little bit to learn, because if Darren McCauley says it's your final ride as an apprentice, Darren's word is the last word.
Exactly right. And then he jumped off the scales and he said to me, you have to call that my first winner as a senior. And I thought, if there's one thing I'm not going to say, it's exactly that.
Okay, so that rounds out what has been a wonderful day of racing here at Ascot. As I said, Good Friday was a hit yesterday, but the WATC Derby taken out by Machine Gun Gracie. She is just an out-and-out star.
She certainly is. I cannot wait to see what path they plot with her. Do they go to a railway stakes? Do they wait a little bit longer and go on the Cups pathway? Do they do a little bit of plan A, a little bit of plan B? Look, I just cannot wait to see what they decide to do with her. She's going to be the talk of the town for a long, long time. But now all of a sudden we take a little bit of a step back, we take a breath, and that lasts all of about 30 seconds because now it's Quokka time, it's Karrakatta plate time, it's Joey time. All those riders are starting to filter through for the Joey and the Karrakatta. The barrier draw for the Joey's already been out. It was an automated one. But for the Karrakatta plate, it's 8:30 here on Tuesday morning, live and free on 7+. The draw for the Quokka as well, all important. She just starts to heat up again.
It's a huge week of WA racing upcoming. I think it's the biggest week of WA racing upcoming. So we are very, very excited here in the West, but it's all we have time for here on WATC Derby Day. So it's good night from us.